Well, the old cookhouse was
Is that right there?
on that side. Yeah, that's where their
okay.
locker room used to be.
Okay. How long have you been here?
This is my 9th year, but I graduated from here in 1980.
Sweet.
Sorry, my office.
No, you're good. Look at that, man.
I had to stock up on the goodies for the coaches for the summertime.
You gotta have them. Man, this is awesome.
This is our plaques that we give out at the football banquet every year. We take them off the wall and present them with the plaque, and then they bring it back the following week. There's a lot of history on them.
That's sweet.
We moved into this part of the building. Part of this building was here when I went to school here, and it was the auto shop building.
Yeah.
And then this changed into different things, but they added on and added these locker rooms. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, smell like football. Yeah, let's go. Smell like football.
Sure. I have a hallway back here you gotta go in.
Yeah, I'm sure it's got some cool stuff. Their office.
In there.
Yeah.
There's 11 assistant coaches and the head coach.
Ring the bell.
And the bell, they ring it after they win, they get to ring the bell.
That's awesome. I'm gonna get a picture of that.
The bell used to, when I was in school, they called us the Little Southwest Conference. And so when it broke up, we always had this district bell, and whoever won district, it was on a trailer, and it went to whatever school.
Who won district?
Who won district, and everybody pulled it to every game, all season long. And then,
get a picture with you with the bell.
then when the district broke up, we were the last ones with the bells, so we got to keep it.
That's so sweet.
This hallway was Coach Phelps' idea.
Ooh, look at this. How cool is that?
And the people that are on this wall had to meet the criteria over there in order to get on this wall. And most of the coaches had to be in the Texas Coaching Hall of Fame or whatever, and then the kids had to be 2 years of All-State, which came from this board over here.
Wow.
Or they had to have a big career in college and all of that. So, and then of course we have our Friday Night Lights wall.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these are real. This picture is the real kids that year of 1988 that were on that team. My brother-in-law was on that team.
Wow.
Down on the bottom is a real picture of the kids.
That's outside. Do you said in the locker room over there?
Yeah.
That is right.
That was at the stadium.
Oh, the stadium.
You know, from the movie, everybody thinks the stadium's here on our campus. Yeah. But it's not.
Yeah.
So people show up and they're like, where's the stadium? And it's like, it's about 2 miles down the road.
So cool.
So you have to come this way.
Uh-oh, you got more? Come on.
I have more.
You got more?
My tour lasts just a little bit. I hope you're not taking up too much.
No. This is great. So cool.
Yeah, all of these are the All-State kids from the very first year. on.
That's crazy. Oh, wow. That's stupid.
When you start down on that end, it goes from 1959 and it bounces back and forth from every decade up until this last one that just ended. We haven't got the wall done for it yet.
This has been a big work in progress.
It took us about 2 years to get all these pictures done, and then we sent them off to Waterboy Graphics, and they did an excellent job of putting them together.
So we are here in the MOJO Hall of Honor. Just talk to us about like the tradition of what they do on game day.
The boys, they get ready and then they come out through their locker room and they come out in silence and they walk the length of this hallway to go through. Sorry, it makes me emotional.
Yeah.
But they go down this hallway in honor of all the people that have gone before them and the teams, and just to know what's the tradition's been before them and the history, and it's an honor to walk down the hall.
It's an honor to walk down the hall.
And they go out in silence all the way to the bus.
And it starts, like, what year does it start?
In 1959.
59, so 59 until current, or this one's 09?
Yeah, 09, and we're working on the current one now.
So it's just so rich in tradition.
Yes.
So many great things, so many great people have come through here, and it's neat. So thank you so much for taking the time to show this to us. Really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
It's my honor to do it.
Yeah, I love it. And I got to tell this funny, she chased us down. we were outside taking some pictures. I couldn't be in Odessa, me loving football so much, couldn't be in Odessa and not come by Odessa Permian. But we were getting in the car and she came out and she was chasing us down. I thought we were in trouble. She's like, hey, y'all want to come in and look us up? I'm like, yes. So thank you. Tell us your name.
My name is Becky Lucas. I'm the athletic secretary and I've been here for 9 years.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ms. Lucas. Appreciate you.
You're welcome.
All right.
Thank you.
That's good. Yeah.
And our our lady that designed this flag, she turned 90 years old today. She still subs up here. Wow. And she designed this flag and actually sewed it, the first one herself.
The 7th flag over Texas.
This season was her last season of showing the, when we go to the playoffs, we get nameplates on the back of our jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
And that's been a tradition, and she has sewn them on since like 2008.
Wow, what's her name?
Liz Fott.
Liz Fott.
And this is the last season that she was going to sew on the names, because she was going to retire this year.
So cool.
Yeah, she's 90 years old today.
That's crazy. So neat.
I sometimes think people don't get it.
No, if you don't know.
I get so emotional about it.
If you don't know.
But I grew up right down the street from the school. The band would practice in the mornings on Fridays, and that would usually wake me up. You can hear them playing out here, because I was just a block away from the school.
So cool.
And, it's just a special place. We've sat in the same chairs at the stadium. We've had our seats for 39 years.
Wow.
Sat in the same seats. So the first time I was in Amarillo, the coaches came out after the game, and I was waiting on them, and they were like, "Miss Lucas, you came to the game?" I said, "I've been coming to these games long before you were here." But they were like, "You travel to the game?" I said, "I travel to all the games. I'm very..."
This is awesome.
We usually have about 120 kids in here at a time working out during their athletic period.
Uh-huh.
That's okay, don't win. But it is the Roy Williams turf room.
That's awesome. Roy Williams turf room.
This building has its own history as well.
Well, give it to us, Miss Becky.
When Coach Allman came back here, he played here.
Mm-hmm.
And when he came back as the head coach, he wanted to build this building. Well, he knew that it probably wasn't going to happen. So he got these businessmen around town to sign a thing guaranteeing that if the Booster Club didn't pay for this building, that they would put their money in and they would pay for the building.
Wow.
So the Booster Club took on a note that was supposed to be paid in 10 years. I think it ended up being about 12 before we got it paid off. But those people never had to pay all their money. We did have some donations come in, and, you know, of course, Roy Williams, he gave us a nice donation, and the turf room's named after him. And then Kirk Edwards, the building's named after his father, and he gave us a really nice donation. But the rest of it, we have sold t-shirts, hamburgers, hats, whatever we could do.
Isn't it crazy? All that goes into raising.
Paid for this building as Booster Club. And most people don't believe that, but it's like, I know for a fact.
You had some sweat equity in that, right?
Yes, I do. I do.
That's so cool.
And this sign is actually from the movie.
Oh,
that was
wow.
out at the stadium.
That's crazy.
People see pictures of it and they're like, that sign's not right. And I'm like, it was right at the time.
Yeah.
Because it was 88, so, or 80, whenever they did the movie after that.
Spring ball, yeah. When do they get out of school? End of May?
Ring ain't lie, kinda came through the block and everything that's fly. chick is never with bling on. I'm complex. I never claim to have wings on. Get mine by any means on. Whenever
Odessa Permian High School, go get it.